can see exactly what's happening before you commit to whatever resources are needed?
Not at all. We have staff. In fact, my regional administrator is embedded in the state EOC right now, working through exactly what they need, and we will continue to send resources in. What I want to be able to do is see firsthand what those impacts are. I want to understand what these people are experiencing. I want to talk to them about what they're worried about, so I can ensure that we are providing everything that we possibly can to help them with their specific needs. I can't get that feeling from sitting here in DC. I need to be on the ground hearing from the people about what they need, but we will continue to send resources in as the state needs them and ensure that they have everything that they ask for.
What is the governor, what are the local politicians and the local leaders asking for? What's the primary concern? I know that we are short on water. I know that we are short on resources. Is it firefighters, Administrator, or what exactly are we pointing toward?
Well, I think, this is a really dynamic situation. And one of the biggest things that FEMA is going to be able to provide is that support to the individuals that have been impacted, that are in shelters, that are relocated. But you work with the National Interagency Fire Coordination Center. They're the ones that are supporting the firefighting efforts. They're the ones that have the expertise about exactly which resources are needed. A lot of it is dependent on the conditions. As you just said, the winds themselves are limiting how much that they can support from air, and that's one of our greatest ways to be able to support these fire suppression efforts. They will continue to move those resources in as needed for the firefighting. We also want to be able to come in and augment them to support the people that have been impacted.
Yeah, very quickly, I'm short on time, but are some of those resources already here in California?
So much of what we're going to be able to do is reimburse the state for the things that they have already expended, and it just depends on what they have. We do have staging areas with commodities and supplies that are in Northern California. If that's what they need, we can move that down. So we do have some there.
FEMA Administrator Deanne Criswell, thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Trace.
And coming up, we will give you an update. As you can see, the winds are picking back up. The firefighters are still on scene in these neighborhoods, but they can't put any assets in the air at all. They can't fight this from the air. They can only fight it from the ground. They are low on water. They are low on personnel. They are high on flames and tragedy and destruction. We'll continue our breaking news coverage of the fires in Los Angeles.